And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. On the counter now, it's Dobbins.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Jackson.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. He hits his target, Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll fake it. Now Smith.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
Now Geno on 1st down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. DK Metcalf, 35 yards. And the Seahawks take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Returning it, Justice Hill.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Reek Willen. the Seahawks are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
A run by Dallas to start the drive.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They'll roll him out right. Well, this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
In motion, Aguilar.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
55 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked off by Uchenna Nwosu. And the Seahawks will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me.
That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 40 yards.
They'll run on first down with Dallas.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Smith. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Noah Fant from 10 yards out.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 21-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. That one into the hands of Beckham downfield.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
In motion, Aguilar.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's brought down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
22 yards. First down, Ravens.
In motion, Aguilar.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Jackson now. This is caught. Touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Ravens are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
They'll try and run for it with Hill. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson.
That's caught. It's Flowers.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air, really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Smith. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing now is Gino.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41.
Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Flush to his right.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will finally be taken out of bounds.
An even 100 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Edwards will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
Ravens 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
From the end zone, Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And got his man complete.
Now he's into the clear again. DK Metcalf.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 98 yards.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that's the type of play that'll give your sideline some juice. A long touchdown pass.
And it's like a bolt of lightning, isn't it? That suddenness of that play brings everyone to their feet in the stadium, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Give him credit for making that type of a play call. Even more credit for how they executed it.
Touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. The return man is Hill. Returning it, Hill. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace.
And now off to the races, down the right side.
He's on his way.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins.
An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Officially nothing on that one. No gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw is Jackson. Throwing out left and finding Likely. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. Rolling to his right. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Ravens are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. And they've got the lead here in the 4th.
Ravens 30, Seahawks 28. Justin
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to...
He's got a man complete.
Down the sideline he goes.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is up to 5. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Eluding the pressure right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, complete. That's Hill. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. They go play action now. Jackson.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right.
He finds Bateman over the middle.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Flush to his right.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The 38-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith.
He completes this to Walker.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
at the Ravens' 30-yard line.
On On second down, it's Walker.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Smith. And incomplete on the deep ball.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that'll push the lead up to 8.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson to throw.
Eluding the pressure right. Completes it to Aguilar. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Jackson.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
There he goes, right side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Another try from the 14 on 2nd and 10. Jackson.
And he comes back with one complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Now Jackson.
And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
One last shot for Jackson. Flushed out right. Oh, and that's